Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Whips it to first, and Benintendi is out. Here's Tim Anderson. Good eye right there.
You know, Boog, I can relate to Tim Anderson with my football background and baseball background. He played Little League baseball, but then decided to focus on basketball until he got hurt his sophomore year of high school. He then went back to baseball as a junior. 4 years later, the White Sox made him a first-round draft pick.
Tim made a good choice.
Yes, he did.
Luis Robert in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
In the air, right field. Renfroe makes the grab. That is the inning. Back in Anaheim, today's starting pitcher, Michael Kopech. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one. All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in a ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That's a base hit. Trout around second, on his way to third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Brandon Drury to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Trout at third. Ohtani at first with no outs. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Line drive, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Mike Moustakas to hit. On the ground, right side. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a pitch. Ripped on a line. Benintendi makes the play. And there's one down. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Popped up. Sheets on the move. And it falls. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Hard ground ball for a base knock. One runs in. Jimenez fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 4-0.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Chad Wallach now. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Going 2 now. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Runner tagging from third. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 5-0. Here's David Fletcher.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Line drive, base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
White Sox going with a new arm, Tanner Banks.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers in their number.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Ohtani back to work.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention. With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Trout is there. 1 away. Man at first, Yasmani Grandal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ball 1, no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Jimenez at first, 1 gone. Down the middle for a strike. 1 and 2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
And down on strikes. 2 down. Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's in there for strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count. And now the count filled up 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And that's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And the batter now, Gavin Sheets. Ward sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends. Back here at the ballpark, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike. Singy, what do you prefer? You like watching Ohtani hit or pitch?
I think I like watching him hit. I mean, he hits monster home runs, and with guys on his team like Mike Trout and formerly Albert Pujols, to see Shohei Ohtani stand up and be a little bit taller than those other guys, it's just impressive.
Sheets takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And next for the Angels, Brandon Drury. Fly ball down the line. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Waste no time there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
So digging in, Taylor Ward. He's 0 for 1. That one pushed foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground. Base hit and a run comes in.
That's 3 singles in a row. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Tosses to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Luis Rengifo digs in now. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Out to short. Third out. Back here at Angel Stadium, on to the 3rd inning, and here is Elvis Andrus. And that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe on his horse. Snags it on the run. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Andrew Benintendi. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. When you look at Benintendi, think about this. He played in the same conference as both Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson. Those 2 guys picked ahead of him in the first round. But it was Benintendi who was the SEC Player of the year they all got drafted.
Yeah, the organization clearly saw something special in this kid as a prospect.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Chad Wallach. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. David Fletcher, the next to hit for the Angels.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Lined into left center, base hit. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. Mike Trout, the 25th overall pick in the 2009 draft. He was actually a compensation pick for the Angels for the free agent loss of Mark Teixeira when he signed with the New York Yankees. On the ground, 2-ball. Anderson over to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Luis Robert now. Ohtani back to work. That's in there, and that's strike one.
You know, these White Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there. Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Jimenez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The 0-2 gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's even up. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Vaughn now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Going to count 1 and 2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Got him swinging. Down in order go the White Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's Shohei Ohtani. And he deals. Rips that one to right. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And they get Ohtani for the out. And there's one away. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Robert on the move. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Mike Moustakas. Hit weakly on the ground. Sheets tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Out with room to spare, and the Angels are gone in order. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. The right-hander back to work. Grandal at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 1 away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
0-1 now. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about. He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Lead runner around second. Ward coming home. The relay to the plate, and he's out. And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Jimenez makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The batter, the catcher.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Anderson pulls it down, and that'll do it. Back in Anaheim. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Elvis Andrus. Swing and a miss. Andrus measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. The 1-2. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
Righty to the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Benintendi stands in now, looks at that one inside. In the air, right field. Renfroe in position. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Anderson stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. So another. Ronaldo Lopez takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's 1 away. And now batting Mike Trout, 1 for 3. Base knock center field.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. Lifted in the air right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. And next for the Angels, Brandon Drury. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Sends it over to Sheets, and that is the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, and here is Luis Robert. Here comes a pitch. Strike one.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
They say you win.
0-2.
The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Jimenez up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. And there's the strike.
1-1.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And the 0-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Yeah, with two strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
This to third. On to Moustakas, and there's two away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Grandal at the plate now. That's ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Jimenez at second with two down. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Ward makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. Lopez back to work. Liner, base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Stepping in, Taylor Ward. And there's a hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 on with 1 out. Luis Rengifo getting ready to hit. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. And here it comes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Wallach at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Anderson brings it in, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the DH, Jake Berger. And the right-hander back to work. Just missed. Ohtani. Still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2-2 now. And that's down and away.
Full count.
And he walked him.
Ball 4, runner take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Sheets stands in now and watches strike 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Man at first, Elvis Andrus steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play. Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Next pitch just misses. And the count is even, 2-2. And there's a ball.
Full count.
To kick the 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Aaron Loop. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters.
Why they keep calling me? I don't judge, but you fake case closed, and I ain't got a law degree. I can't understand why they all on me. I'm crazy.
Benintendi in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Berger off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-0. Line drive, base hit down the line. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now here is Tim Anderson. And a foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 2 outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Started after it. Tried to hold up. Now a look to first. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, David Fletcher. The pitch. And a foul ball. Line drive. Benintendi makes the grab, 1 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
That's towards center. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani. That's a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 7-0.
Back-to-back base hits. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
One down. So in now for the Angels, Brandon Drury. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Mike Moustakas will hit next.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
On the ground, could be 2. Over to Anderson. What a double play that was. Inning over. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Angels 7 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's Luis Robert. The pitch. Lou, in his 11th season, he features a single. A cutter. And there's a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard, Eloy Jimenez now. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes. The second time today. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Foul ball, still 0-2. Robert leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. Ground ball, could be 2. Over to Fletcher. Ow! A double play to end it.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Como tú y yo no es igual.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 7 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.